Hey guys, this is Jenny Crush from Tiny Penthouse, Tiny Living, where we are decluttering, organizing, and decorating this tiny space. We have 2 mini upgrades to do today. We're also going to be doing some Christmas decorating if there's time. Let's get started. So the last video, we were in the kitchen. We upgraded by putting some of these lights here, and they've been working out very nicely. I know we talked about this on the last video. I talked about this space here and this wall and what to do with it. It's very bare. I think it needs something. And I was saying in a perfect world, my idea would be to put a floating shelf there and then put dishes, but I think it'd be too heavy for the walls, and I don't want to put too much pressure on the walls. I don't want anything to come crashing down. I'm trying to do upgrades that are not invasive, easy, simple, but also elevates the space. We're working on that today. And I'm just gonna give you some other ideas. I thought I was kind of done with the kitchen as well, but as I was thinking about everything, other ideas started coming in. The other thing I would like to work on is the backsplash here. Let me show you guys. The backsplash here in the kitchen. I have some ideas. I wanted to do some kind of tile, maybe like the peel and stick backsplash I think would be a good option. I'm also kicking around an idea of putting real tile there on the backsplash. I'm mulling it over, I'm doing some research. I don't think the landlords would say anything or get upset. It would definitely be an upgrade. So I'm thinking about it and we'll see. So that's an idea. But the main thing is this wall here. So I did get a lot of suggestions in the comments, and it was so nice, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the comments and suggestions and ideas. It's so helpful. So one idea was to do the peel and stick mirror tiles here. And I thought that was a great idea because you don't have to hang anything, peel and stick, so simple. The thing is, I was looking, I went to a lot of hardware stores, nobody had it, so I think you can only buy those things online, and that's fine and simple and easy. The other thing is, it's hard to find a design that I would like. A lot of the tiles just come in squares or tinier squares, and I don't know how I feel about the squares, so I wasn't sure. The other thing was, when I was out in all the hardware stores looking, I found this really amazing wallpaper, peel and stick. I thought it was peel and stick, and it looked like wainscoting. Do you guys know what wainscoting is? It gives a kind of like a texture to the walls. It was white. It was perfect. It gave me so many ideas, and I wanted to put the wainscoting. Let's see, let me show you a little bit. On the lower half of this wall, and then I would put the mirrors up here. And I thought that was a great idea. So I got the wainscoting paper, and like a lot of things, I bring it home, and I'm so excited. I'm just like looking at it, and I discovered that it was not adhesive. It was just a paper, and you needed to use whatever you use to permanently put wallpaper on a wall. And I was like, okay, I don't think I want to do that. I didn't want to do that on these walls permanently. So I nixed that idea. The other thing was, when I was looking at this space here, you really only, you cannot see very low because everything is hidden behind the kitchen island. So the more I thought about it, putting anything below here, you're not really gonna see it. So I'm gonna do a simple solution, and it's so simple that it could just be for now. Maybe if I get another idea, or when I do find the peel and stick mirror tiles that I like, I'll get those. But for now, what I'm gonna do is just get a mirror, okay? Rectangle mirror. and put it there. What I like about this is I like the white frame. I think it's gonna go well with everything else in the kitchen. You know, it's got like the white wall area here. Also the kitchen island is white. So I think it'll be a good match. And then the way that I'm going to attach this to the wall is with my clear mounting tape, and it's pretty sturdy, so I think this will work. All right, let me open this up, get this ready, and then we will put the mirror up. So again, just to show you the walls, my idea was to put a white wainscoting paper here, about halfway, or maybe a little bit more than halfway, and put the mirror tiles here. But as I was also looking at the space, like I said, the kitchen island covers so much of this that you're not gonna see it at all, pretty much. So I just thought the mirror is a simple solution, easy. If I change my mind or find something that I like better, I can do that. So for now, we're gonna go with the mirror. All right, guys, so I have the mirror and my tape. My idea is to hang the mirror like so here. I think it would look nice. It does look nice, and it opens up the room, and also the lights that we put up last week reflects off the mirror, and it'll give more light, I think. All right, so I'm gonna put my tape on. And this is my first time using this mounting tape, but I really like the concept. So I think I need to, I'll put a long strip on these ends and then several strips down here. All right, so let's see. Okay, simple enough. So take this, put it in place here. So I just put my tape there, and then when we're ready to mount, we take the paper off, and it has another adhesive side, so it's basically double adhesive tape, but it's meant for mounting, and it holds up to 15 pounds. I don't think this is 15 pounds. It's very light. All right, well, I'm gonna tape the rest of this, and then we will mount this on the wall. All right, I have my mirror all taped up. I put tape pretty much on all sides, all the surfaces, because I want to make sure this doesn't fall. All right, let me remove the tape, and then we'll get this up. So I got this picture up. If you remember me talking about this earlier, this picture right here is quite heavy. The frame is really heavy, so I didn't want to hang it on the wall with any kind of nails because I'm not sure it would hold. So what I did was I took picture wire and strung it from both sides, and then this is really funny, guys. Talk about take advantage of what's here. As you can see, oh, let's see. There is this little, like a sprinkler and a little piping that's coming out of the wall. Looks like it's for a sprinkler. So I was able to hang the picture over that. Oh, let's show you. See? Isn't that funny? I was like, how can I hang this? And then I was looking at that pole, and it was kind of perfectly centered of where I would like the picture to hang. And I was like, I know, I could take wire and hang it over, and I did. And it's very secure. So let me show you this picture. This is one of my favorites. It's an original by one of my friends, and it was a gift. I love it. This is an original too. Some of my favorite artists. Anyways, so we got that up. Again, I hung the wire over that sprinkler piping that's coming out of the wall, and it was perfectly where I needed it to be. It looks good, right? It is the end of the year, and I really plan to have gotten a lot more done here in the tiny penthouse, but as the holidays get closer, things get so hectic. I had a couple of family events that I had to go to. So as usual, all my things that I have to do at home get pushed by the wayside. So I wanted to decorate a little more, organize a little more, but I didn't quite get around to those things. And you know, that's just the way it goes. But I really, really appreciate everyone that watches. I appreciate all the comments, all the advice and feedback and ideas for the tiny penthouse. It really gives me, it inspires me, and it motivates me to keep going and make my tiny place fabulous and be happy. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Also, I hope everyone enjoys their holiday season however they like to celebrate, with family, being around a lot of people, or I definitely get some people really enjoy their solitude and like a quiet holiday, and I totally get that too. So whatever everyone is choosing to do, I hope it brings joy. Now the other thing, we're gonna wrap it up on a fun note. I'm gonna show you some of my holiday decorations that I have set up. So usually around Christmas, I get a Christmas tree, but because this place had been so cluttered and I just feel like I'm finally making some headway, I don't want to bring a Christmas tree into my space. It's going to take a floor space. It's going to make me feel cluttered. It's going to feel like I'm taking a step back. So I was like, what could I do? What could I do to still have some holiday cheer, but not take up my floor space and make my place look cluttered when I've been working so hard to declutter. So what I found was a holiday garland, and you can see it hanging up behind me. It's artificial. I found it at just a local store, and I was like, oh, I could hang that up on the wall. It won't take up much space, and I think it'll still look festive. So that's what I did. I'm gonna show you guys so you can get a closer look. The other thing is I do have quite a few of holiday ornaments. I have a lot, actually. I'm really a fan of the holidays. I'm a sucker for all the Christmas tree ornaments and all the festive things I love. So I do have a lot, but I didn't pull them out all this year. But I did take out some of my favorite things. So let's take a look. So this is my holiday garland that I hung up on the wall. It sits behind the couch, so in the living room, if you will. Okay. And I hung up some of my ornaments. Ideally, I would have liked to have put some lights on it, but there is not a socket on that side of the wall, like an electrical socket, and I didn't really want to take a cord and drag it across the room, so no lights. All right, and then I have my little festive Hello Kitty that I put up on our new little shelf there. I bring her out every year. I've had it forever. I'm a fan of Hello Kitty. You guys know that. Okay. All right, let's look at some of my favorite ornaments. Okay, I put the star here because I thought, okay, you put a star on top of the tree. And I thought, oh, I'll put it at the top of the garland. All right, isn't that cute? I'm a fan of David Bowie, so I saw that and I was like, I have to have it. Does anybody else like Ziggy Stardust? Buddy the Elf, couldn't resist. I love lemons and I thought this little number was adorable. Okay, this is one of my favorites, the Yellow Submarine. I think I like how the yellow just pops so much. It's so cute. All right, and I've noticed I'm getting a little whale collection here. I mean, I don't have, it's not like I'm trying to collect whales, but every time I see them, they're so cute. Look at this one. I had to have it. My little octopus. And then I noticed the nautical ocean theme here. Thought that was cute. A little cowboy hat. I thought was festive. And we got Rudolph kind of like leading the front here. I thought that was cute. And you know what? They had different garlands, like green, just straight green ones. But you know what I liked about this? I liked the red, the pop of color with the red. I thought that was really cute. So let me show you guys. So no Christmas tree, holiday garland, and it doesn't take up any floor space. Isn't that cute? I might do it every year as long as I'm in the tiny penthouse. I really like it. Maybe next year I'll work on getting lights. All right, then the other space where I put my ornaments, we're on the other side of the living room. Okay, I got the couch here, front door, and I've got these little holiday decorations. And all these things I've accumulated over the years. Actually, this Christmas tree I probably have had for 20 years, and I think the little snowman probably the same. All right. And I pretend this is my fireplace, and I've put my stocking up, my stockings. So let's get a closer look. These little stocking holders are really handy. I've had them for a long time as well. Now this is my Hello Kitty stocking. And then this one I just hang up for decoration because, you know, I'm alone here. But I don't want the Hello Kitty one to be all by herself, so I put another one out. And this is my little Christmas tree village. I thought that was cute. And the cactus. So, there we go. Just a little festive holiday cheer. So just some ideas that we have coming up. I'm thinking of some peel and stick wallpaper. I have been looking in all the hardware stores and they really don't have a big selection. So I have to order online. And now when I look online, there is a huge selection. So it's taking quite a bit of time to really narrow it down and find something that I really, really like, because I'm really trying to be intentional with everything I bring in. I want to love it. So I've been like scrolling on the internet, trying to find something that really, really speaks to me. So I'm gonna be working on that. The other thing I'm gonna be working on is maybe like a peel and stick backsplash for my kitchen. I thought that would be one thing I'd get to earlier, but I didn't have time. The other thing is, like I said, it's hard to find a good selection in the stores. You really have to order online. So I've been scrolling and looking, and hopefully I'll find something soon that hits me. The other thing, I know I kind of mentioned this before, The backsplash is not that big, so I was thinking maybe I could do real tile. I don't know. I've been looking on YouTube, trying to look up some instructional videos and seeing if it's something I could do. So I'm gonna be looking at that too. Anyways, I really hope everyone has a wonderful holiday again. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks for listening. And we'll see ya in the new year. Bye.